What up guys, I'm Jimmy LaRiche, sitting here with my 2011 Pro Model, the franchise. Super pumped with how it came out. You know, me and Nelson worked really hard last winter on coming up with a board that was good for, you know, someone that was starting out or someone at a pro level.
You know, we knew right away that we wanted to develop a ride that was friendly for everybody. And so we went with a continuous rocker on his franchise for 2011. The unique part about the franchise board is our tapered channels. The channels and the fin that sits on top of that channel narrows toward the tip and the tail of the board. And as the rider approaches the wake with that channel and the fin kicked up like this, it pulls the tail of the board deeper in the water, giving you a bigger pop off the wake, no matter what size wake you're riding behind.
A good smooth ride and super poppy. You know, when you're edging really hard into the wake and you're landing really hard in the flats, you're going to have the dual spine under the board that's basically going to break up your landing and make it soft for you. And it's not going to slow down when you land in the flats. It's going to keep its speed through the wake and through its landing. That was one of the big features I wanted to hit on, and we nailed it.
From tip to tail on the franchise, we went with a sharp edge. And what that does is it keeps the board nice and fast on top of the water. And then on the bottom of the board, we've got two raised landing areas. Jimmy, when I was watching him, he never landed dead flat on the water. As he was coming down off of his tricks, he was either landing on one edge, continuing to edge outside, or the other edge. So what we did was we put a soft landing spine on either side of the board, so no matter what edge he was landing on, he had a nice soft landing.
I definitely wanted a slider base on the bottom of my board, hitting a lot of rails these days, and I wanted something that would hold up. We went through a lot of testing with different bases, and we ended up with the Enduro base. It's perfect. You don't even know it's there. You can hardly feel the texture on it, but it works really well. You know, it doesn't slow you down on the rails. After a full day of riding rails, you barely even know that you did. There's no scratches on the bottom. It holds up really well.
Overall, the franchise is a very simple board, easy to ride. It has a lot of features that are going to make riding really fun for you. Great pop off the wake, soft landings, an increased edge hold with our tapered channels, and overall the board's a very thin profile. So the swing weight is reduced greatly and you can spin as fast as you want to spin.
Stoked with how this board turned out this year. I love the graphic. Comes in a 138 and a 42. You know, I know you'll love it. Rides like a Cadillac. Get to your nearest Hyperlite dealer and check one out.